Hello everybody and welcome back to Super Science with Tina. This virtual enrichment has been brought to you by Center for Success. So today we're going to go ice fishing in your house. Not the ice fishing that you're thinking, like outside and real fish, but it's still pretty exciting nonetheless. So we're going to start with our scientific method like we always do. So first we're going to ask a question. What happens when you put salt and ice together? That's the basics for our experiment, and it's going to help us ice fish today. And I have always wondered why they use salt to melt the ice outside, but it doesn't always work. So that is my question. What happens when you put salt and ice together? The number 2 part of our scientific method after we ask a question is a hypothesis or an educated guess. So we're going to take an educated guess. I think salt makes ice stop freezing, and then it makes it kind of like sticky, and it changes the form maybe back to snow. Number 3, so first we ask a question. Second, we have a hypothesis. The third part is we gather materials. So here's our materials. We need a clear jar or a clear glass, okay? We need some ice. You need salt. You need like pieces of yarn or some string. And then it helps to have some food coloring. You can do it without the food coloring, but I suggest you use it so you can see what's happening in the experiment. So we have our glass, that's see-through, string or yarn, ice, water, salt, and food coloring, which is optional, but I think it will work great. So there we go. Okay, number 4 in our scientific method, conduct the experiment. The best part, just do it. So you're going to fill up a glass most of the way with water, and I think maybe I'll put a little bit more water in there. Okay, does that look better? And then we are going to, in a separate bowl or plate, which I'm going to use this paper plate, and it says to put a couple drops of our food coloring on our salt. So mix the salt and the food coloring. I used green. This is what it looks like. So just mix that up a little bit so the salt gets nice and mixed with the food coloring. So basically we have green salt now. It makes me think of algae on the water. Algae's green. Maybe not this bright neon green, but it's green. And so see, I've kind of mixed it together. Okay, and then we need to have our string ready and our ice. So it says add a few ice cubes to our jar. I feel like I have salt on my hand. Put those ice cubes in there. Put the string inside, kind of hang it. So it's kind of like a fishing pole, right? So get in there, string. Glad I filled it up with more water. Stick that in there. Okay. And then it says to sprinkle our green salt or whatever color, or if you just do it plain, over the ice cubes. And wait 1, minute. Ooh, it looks green. And I see something happening to the ice. I don't know if you can see that, but the ice looks fuzzy. After a minute, it says try to lift. Let's see. Add a little more. Let's give this a minute or two and we'll be right back. It says it looks like if you do it too soon, you're going to have not good results. So we have to be patient.